got down. Let's just watch this too, man. In the meantime, we ain't got shit to do.
Booker was in high school, he was unstoppable. As a senior, he averaged 31 points per game, and he could score the ball in bunches. D-Book had many spectacular performances, including a 54-point eruption in another game in which he scored 48 points in only 3 quarters. Now, the thing I find most laughable is the fact that he was the 18th ranked prospect in his class, meaning 17 prospects were proclaimed to be better than him, which is just hard to believe, especially because of the success he's had in the league. With that being said, what happened to every player that was ranked above Devin Booker in high school? At number 17, Joel Berry. He had quite the high school career. As a senior at Lake Highland Prep, he averaged 25 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds, while also leading the team to back-to-back state titles. Following high school, Joel decided to take his talents to UNC, where he became a fan favorite. He stayed the full 4 years with the program, and by his senior year, he was averaging 17 points and 3 assists per game. Joel Berry is easily one of the most decorated players in Carolina basketball history, which is why, till this day, his jersey hangs in the Raptors.
That's pain.
Joel Berry declared for the 2018 draft. Unfortunately, his name did not get called. However, he would sign a deal with the Lakers, and right before the season kicked off, Joel suffered a season-ending injury, which led to the team releasing him. The following year, he was acquired by the Charlotte Hornets and would spend all of his time with their G League affiliate team. As for today, he recently finished up his season playing professional basketball overseas.
Damn, so imagine if he didn't get injured, bro. Imagine if he didn't get injured, bro. That shit would have been, like, he would have been Gucci.
Number 16, Isaac Copeland. He was a 6'9" power forward with supreme athleticism. Isaac completed his senior year at Brewster Academy, averaging 16 points and 7 rebounds per game. Isaac Copeland would then enroll at Georgetown University. He completed 2 full years with the program, and 7 games into his junior season, he suffered a back injury, which left him sidelined for the remainder of the season. Isaac Copeland would successfully recover and would be ready to go for the 2017 season, but this time he would be suiting up with the University of Nebraska.
Why?
By his senior
season,
he was back in tip-top shape. Isaac was averaging 14 points, and overall, he was playing some really good basketball. But once again, he suffered another season-ending injury, this time being a torn ACL.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
He would still declare for the 2019 draft. He was not selected, but would be later picked up by the Dallas Mavericks G League affiliate team. The most recent news surrounding Isaac Copeland was August 5th, 2020. He signed a deal to play in the Greek Basketball League. Number 15, we have
overseas.
Justice Winslow. He was a man
who
amongst boys in high school. Throughout his 4-year varsity career, he accumulated over 3,000 total points and over 1,000 rebounds. Justice then took his talents to Duke University. He was able to make an immediate impact and was a major contributor to a Duke team that won a national championship. Justice then declared for the 2015 draft and would land in South Beach. Justice Winslow has never been the most skilled offensive player. His main contributions come on the defensive end. He often takes the challenge of guarding the opposing team's best player. His best season was in 2018, in which he averaged 13 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's currently playing for the Memphis Grizzlies, and when he's able to stay healthy, he's capable of being a solid role player. At number 14, we have 6'4" point guard Isaiah Whitehead. He was the highest ranked prospect in New York since 2009. Isaiah wrapped up his senior year at Abraham Lincoln High School, averaging 24 points and 5 assists. After high school, he elected to sign with Seton Hall. In his freshman year,
he got drafted to Brooklyn.
12 points and 4 assists. He would return to school for his sophomore season, and he improved in just about every statistical category. In conclusion of his improved sophomore season, he declared for the 2016 draft. And come draft night, he was acquired by his hometown team, the Brooklyn Nets.
That was pain, though. That was really pain.
His time in the league didn't last long. Only 16 games into his second season with the team, he was traded to the Denver Nuggets. Shortly after, he was released. As for today, Isaiah Whitehead is playing professional basketball overseas.
How much he's getting though? How much he's getting? He's getting 11 points, 14. It's whatever.
At number 13, we have D'Angelo Russell. He attended the famous Montverde Academy. Fun fact, D'Lo and Ben Simmons were teammates in high school, and they led their team to back-to-back national championships. D'Angelo Russell would then attend The Ohio State University, and he exploded onto the collegiate scene, averaging 19 points and 5 assists per game. Later that year, he was taken by the Los Angeles Lakers with the second pick in the 2015 draft. Early in his career, we all know he had some maturity issues, and with
that shit really fucked him up. Oh my god, like
making headlines for all of the wrong reasons.
That shit was so dumb too. Like that shit was mad dumb. Like that shit was dumb. Like why would you even recording him talking to a girl? Like that shit is retarded.
D'Angelo Russell has become persona non grata in his own locker room after secretly videotaping a conversation with his teammate Nick Young.
After being traded to the Brooklyn Nets, D'Lo finally grew up and became the player we all knew he was capable of becoming. As for today, he recently finished up his 6th year in the league as a member of the Timberwolves. Number 12, we have...
It's crazy how they really got him out of there, you know? They really got him out of there, like... And he made the Nets like really like up there. Like he made them watchable.
Year of high school, the guy almost averaged a quadruple double, averaging about 28 points, 12 rebounds, 8 blocks, and 7 assists per game.
Looney
would then go on to be a...
It's crazy because when he plays in the A, he's just a big guy. Like he don't do none of that shooting shit. Like you just did to get the rebound. For real, like.
One and done at UCLA. In conclusion of his freshman season, Kevon was selected 30th overall by the Golden State Warriors. Since being drafted, he's been the best player on the team and has carried the team to 3 NBA championships.
Is this nigga? Is he joking?
30th overall by the Golden State
Is he joking?
Since being drafted, he's been the best player on the team.
He's been the best player on the team.
And
he has carried them to 3 championships. That's what he's saying right now.
To 3 NBA championships. Okay, maybe I lied a little bit. He's a role player that averages 4 points per game. At number 11, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Nice.
Following high school, Kelly decided to attend the University of Kansas, and he played fairly well, averaging 9 points and 5 rebounds. After 1 year in college, Kelly decided it was time to get paid, so he declared for the 2015 draft and was acquired by the Washington Wizards on draft night. Kelly Oubre has always been an above-average NBA player, and his production really took off after being traded to the
Suns. That's when he was just putting all types of putbacks and dunks.
Following his breakout season, he was again dealt, this time to Golden State. He recently finished up the season averaging 15 points per game, and it doesn't look like he'll be returning to the Bay. At number 10,
got to return to the Bay.
Small forward Theo Pinson. He
Where is
averaged
he?
23 points as a senior and won back-to-back state titles. He would then go on to play at UNC. He stayed all 4 years with the program, but would be in and out of the rotation due to multiple injuries. Throughout his collegiate career, he averaged 6 points and 3 assists per game. Theo Pinson then went undrafted in 2018.
Damn.
And signed a deal as a undrafted free agent with the Brooklyn Nets. Since entering the league, he's put up some remarkable numbers. In his first 2 years with the team, he led the entire league in claps with...
Yo, this guy got jokes. I fuck with him.
In his first 2 years with the team, he led the entire league in claps.
That's amazing.
Which isn't an easy thing to do. On a serious note, he's made a name for himself in New York. Not for his play, but for the energy he brings on a nightly basis. He's the type of player that every team needs. He has no ego and has a team-first minded approach. At number 9, Karl Anthony Towns. He attended St. Joseph High School, where he led his team to a 30-2 record while averaging 21 points and grabbing 13 rebounds. Cat would then team up with D-Book at the University of Kentucky. In his one and only season with the Wildcats, he averaged about 10 and 7, but would have many monster performances throughout the season.
With the first pick in the 2015 NBA draft,
it's crazy.
Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns.
But high school, like that's like a whole extra year plus 4, like so it's not really. You know what I'm saying?
Averaging 23 points and 12 rebounds. At number 8, Justin Jackson. In his senior year,
he's nice
he
too.
An impressive 31 and 9. He then went on to play at UNC. As a junior in college, he balled out, averaging 18 points and 5.
Like everybody that goes to South Carolina stays all 4 years, almost mad long. Nobody really be leaving like after the first year, bro.
On top of that, he was a major contributor to a Tar Heel team that went on to win a national championship. Following his junior season, he was drafted with the 15th pick by the Sacramento Kings. As of lately, he's played for multiple teams, but as for today, he plays for the Milwaukee Bucks.
He got a ring, nigga.
Number 7,
He dead got a ring now.
Stanley Johnson.
Crazy.
He attended Modern Day High School, and throughout his 4
Modern Day's old hype one.
The team finished with a record of 135 wins to only 5 losses. On top of that, he became the first player in California history to win 4 consecutive state titles. Following a high school career full of victories, he would make a pit stop at the University of Arizona. In his one and only year with the program, he averaged about 14 points and 7 rebounds. Stanley Johnson was then selected number 8 by the Detroit Pistons. He spent 4 seasons in Detroit, averaging 7 points per game. February 7, 2019, he was involved in a 3-way trade that sent him to the Pelicans. As for today, Stanley Johnson now plays for the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, so he's gonna be straight. He's gonna be straight. He's in the Raptors. He's gonna be straight.
I can say about Stanley
He's gonna be straight.
He's a good defender. At number 6, we have Trey Lyles. As a senior, he was named Indiana Mr. Basketball and awarded the Gatorade Player of the Year. He too played alongside Book at the University of Kentucky. He spent 1 season with the Wildcats and he put up about 9 points and 5 rebounds per game. The next year, he was selected with the 12th pick by the Jazz, which is funny because D-Book was taking the pick after. Trey's been in the league for 6 years now, and he's currently with his 3rd team. So far in his career, he averages about 7 points and 4 rebounds.
But the thing you gotta understand, have to understand about Devin Booker's thing. He's a scorer, and he was a scorer on a losing team. This is his first year on a winning team. Do you believe that if he was on a winning team, he would be the way he is right now? Me personally, he wouldn't be scoring the way he would. Honestly, he would probably get like 18 points. Because he's a natural born scorer. 18 points. Gangster. You're on a winning team, bro. You're not getting as much touches as you was before. You're not scoring 60. You're not scoring 70. You're not scoring that.
In the entire country. Leaving high school, there was a long list of schools interested, which is why it was a surprise when he announced his decision to forego college and instead play professional basketball in China. This turned out to be a great decision. While overseas, he averaged 18 points, 6 assists, and he got paid $1 million. After his
That's fire. That's fire. You got paid $1 million. Then go to the A and get paid more. And he was nice in the Nuggets.
He was selected with the 7th pick by the Denver Nuggets. He only spent 2 seasons in Denver before being traded to the Knicks. And at the time,
he got shitty in the Knicks.
Very good. He last played with the Utah Jazz in 2019, and ever since, he hasn't played in any NBA action. As of today, he's currently training as he awaits his next opportunity. At number 4, Tyus Jones. As a senior, he averaged 26 points and 8 assists before enrolling to Duke University.
And he won a chip.
In his only season as a Blue Devil, he put up 11 points and 6 assists. He also put up 23 points in the 2015 National Championship game, which helped the team prevail past Wisconsin. Following the season, he entered his name in the draft and was acquired by his hometown team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. He stayed in Minnesota for 4 years, and in 2019, he signed a 3-year deal to play for the Memphis Grizzlies. So far in his career, he averages 6 points and 4 assists. At number 3, Cliff Alexander.
You don't see him no more.
He was a 6'9", 250-pound freak of nature that scored in the paint at will. In his final year of high school, he averaged 25 points, 16 rebounds, and 6 blocks per game. He then signed with the University of Kansas, and his collegiate career was a bit disappointing. In his freshman season, he averaged 7 points.
So that he's just big. He's just big. He's just big.
And 5 rebounds. And instead of returning back to school for a second year, Cliff would declare for the draft. It was
with 7 points. With 7 points, you would have came back. Niggas would have been a little bit skinnier, bro. You would have had a little more confidence. You would have had a little more burn, a little more touches.
No surprise that he went undrafted.
Duh.
From there, he played in the Summer League, which earned him a contract with the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
His time in Portland didn't last long. After 8 games, he would be moved down to the G League. Ever since, he hasn't played in any meaningful NBA action. In the most recent news surrounding Cliff Alexander was in 2020 when he signed a deal to play professional basketball in Korea. At number 2, Miles.
Like, would y'all really like play basketball overseas? I would play basketball overseas. Me personally, I would feel like it's bread. You're gonna save mad bread because what are you gonna do out there? Like, you're just gonna stay in the crib, you know what I'm saying, play ball. Like,
Turner.
save your bread, save your breach.
Miles went on to be a one and done at the University of Texas. He appeared in 34 games, averaging 10 points, 7 rebounds, along with 3 blocks per game. He would then be drafted with the 11th pick by the Indiana Pacers. He's turned himself into a respectable NBA talent. This past season,
he's nice.
He scored 13 points per game and is regarded as one of the better shot blockers in the league. Lastly, we have the number 1 player in the class, Jahlil Okafor. In his senior year, he scored 24 points and grabbed 11 rebounds per game.
Another guy that's just big that knows how to, dribble the basketball. Like, knows his gathers, like, that's really all it is. Like, if you're a big man and you know your gathers, you're getting 15 plus a game. Like, you understand the gathers, you understand, like, little post moves and shit. The little hook shit. You're going somewhere.
When he got to campus, there was no looking back. He averaged 17 points, 9 rebounds, and he helped the team win a national championship. Leaving college, he was expected to do big things on the next level, but that wasn't exactly the case. In the 2015 draft, he was selected with the 3rd pick by the Philadelphia 76ers. Jahlil Okafor had quite the rookie season, averaging 18 points and 7 rebounds, but from there, his career went downhill.
Best Kobe's ever.
Because of injuries, management, and the emergence of Joel Embiid. In the 2017 season, he was then traded to the Brooklyn Nets.
I didn't even know that.
He's played for multiple teams. Now, I hate to be the one to say it, but his hopes of becoming a NBA star is out the window. That wraps up the list. With that being said,
damn, an NBA star is out the window. That's tough. But at least you're getting paid, my guy. At least you're getting paid, fam. At least you're getting paid, fam. That's all that